It's firsthand nature to betray those who are chosen because they're afraid of
Alright.
losing acceptance and approval from the rest of the world. That's what you gotta understand. Thank you for the 20. Nathan says forgive because we become who we hate. Right. Yeah, you gotta forgive. I'm not telling people not to forgive. Forgive those people because they know not what they do, right? But this is what happens, right? Let me see. This is what end up happening when you're waking up. You know, there's a light. A lot of people talk about the mark of the beast, but there's a seal of the Most High too. There's a seal of God, and it can be seen. And here's the thing, chosen ones. You may look in the mirror, and you may not see
Alright,
it.
I'm rushing people.
That's the
I'm
thing.
rushing.
You might not see what everybody else sees. You may see nothing but your flaws. This is what tends to happen because we're very critical on ourselves. The chosen ones practice a great deal of self-autonomy. The chosen ones take accountability a lot. So if you're a person who don't even take accountability for your actions, let me say this loud and clear. If you don't take accountability for your actions, you're not chosen. You cannot be used by the Most High. If you blame everything on everybody else, you're not chosen. Anyway,
I'm here, stupid
a lot of
bitch. I'm
chosen
here.
ones, they look in the mirror and they only see their flaws, but when you in public, they see something else. You might not see it, but they do. Demons see a lot of our potential before we see it. So now you've been placed in this war. Now all of a sudden, your world has changed overnight. 1 minute, you was thick as thieves with everybody in your life. Everybody wanted to be around you.
Oh, damn it.
When you was in the world, everybody wanted to be around you. You know, some of you all were socialites. Some of you all were on the scene, accepted by everybody. Had the stamp of approval. Now everything changes overnight. We're gonna talk about that change. Chef, thank you for the 15, says unwavering determination, growth, and transformation. Moral compass, prophecy, or destiny. Exceptional abilities. If you carry the ability, you're a chosen one. Absolutely, Chief. You're right. That is absolutely facts. Because once you go through all the rigmarole and the challenges that we're discussing today, oh man, you begin to really hit the ascension phase. Because that's the goal, to get all those who are chosen to do the will of the Father to hit ascension phase. That phase where you are fulfilling the book of Romans where it says, don't you know ye are gods? When you start hitting that phase, not saying you're the Most High, but when you start knowing that you are an interdimensional being, that you are a spirit in flesh form, that you are intricately designed to do the will of the Father, that you are a part of God's body. When you understand it, when you get on ascension phase, and it's like everything I'm talking about, all the transition and hurts and pains that you're gonna go through and experience, all those things are gonna be a shadow of things to come, and it's gonna look like a penny in a room full of gold if you stay plugged in, right? I want you to listen, man. Listen to me, man. We preaching today, right? Right, listen here. All right, so the world changes overnight. Nothing is the same. All of
Alright,
a
I'm back.
sudden,
I'm back.
friends turn to enemies.
Alright,
All of
right
a
here, right
sudden,
here.
close family members don't want nothing to do with you. All of a sudden, you're the talk of the town. All of a sudden, you feel this level of discomfort that you can't quite even wrap your mind around. And you're tempted to go back into the world, right? Now, all of a sudden, some of you brothers gotten in divorces.
Oh
Your
shit,
woman
damn,
is
my
leaving you.
teammate left.
Some of you
Damn.
ladies, your man is leaving you. I mean, you're going through great pain. It's like pitfall after pitfall. Now, it's time for you to understand that every series of events that took place in your life that led up to the collapse of the relationships in your life was all all a simulation. It was all a learning experience. It was all a test. It was all a test.
Oh shit.
And the Most High was trying to show you the mistakes you made by bringing certain individuals. It was all teaching. And I don't know
Yo,
why
hello?
we got 1,000 people over here with only 500 likes.
You
What's
play
going
no
on, bro?
builds?
Let me ask y'all something. Is half of y'all watching just kind of torn between reality and truth and wickedness and evil? Because, you know, I'm over here through the spirit of the Most High bringing forth light. And all I ask is for you to support my work. That's it. Because
No controller player can even edit.
let me explain this. Chosen
You
one.
play no
We're
builds?
doing our
Nerd?
we're doing our purpose. A great deal
Oh,
of
shit.
energy comes out of us. When I get on this camera, don't think it's easy to do what I'm doing. I don't want you to think for a second that this is easy. Let me explain this to you.
Oh no, I don't
There's a
own
spiritual
multi-car
voltage that live
builds.
in everyone who is chosen.
But whatever.
Oh.
Now, when you are
I play like
engaging,
no
and
builds.
conversating, and you're pouring out
Okay.
knowledge and wisdom and understanding,
Shit.
you're actually emptying yourself. You're giving your voltage to the world, and in return,
Who's the best in
all
the
I
team,
ask my supporters
like,
to do is
player-wise?
support. That's it. All you gotta do is hit a like button. It costs you nothing. It's absolutely free to hit a like button. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And anybody who's been chosen by the Almighty know exactly what I'm talking about.
Probably
It's more than one way to become fatigued, drained in this walk. Teaching, edifying, you know, that takes a lot out of you. That's your spirit coming out. When I'm speaking on this camera, my soul and my spirit
probably the
is
one that has
coming
best
out.
manager.
You understand? And I have to go recharge.
okay.
That's why you don't see people doing live streams every day, because it takes a lot out of it. It takes a lot out of it. So, you know, I ask that you support the content. Somebody says,
Wait.
where is a spirit behind everything, good and bad? So if we don't like the video, it's because it's the spirit behind it. Exactly. It's something making you reluctant to support something that you're not hearing on social media like that. You're getting motivation in this walk because the lot of the things I'm saying, y'all going through it, right?
Yeah, I can't.
And I know it because
That's,
I've been here.
I play no builds.
When did you start playing the game?
To support your people. What is
A
this?
long time
What
ago,
is
but
that?
like,
What is that? What
I
is
switched
that
my
thing
buying.
when
I
you watching, you
stopped
seeing
playing.
a person,
I
you
used to
know,
play
pouring out
like
to you, helping you, helping to guide you in your walk, but you don't want to support them. What is that? I don't understand that because that's not how I move.
I used to play
But
like
anyway, that's beside the point.
Gotcha.
How you know you chosen? There's a lot of ways. Hear me out. There's a lot of ways that you can begin to identify that. Here's something else that comes into perspective. You no longer,
Yeah, here. I'm gonna see if that
You no
best
longer-
manager guy will 1v1 me.
how do I want to word this? You no longer begin to let things bother you like they used to. Not only is that a sign of maturity, but that's a sign that the Most High is beginning to govern you. Because you've been able to wrap your mind around what people are doing and why they're doing it, and you understand the spiritual understanding of what's going on, you start really not being worried with people. You'll gain the ability to actually cut people off very quickly. And this is another superpower. Because this is what happens, right? Chosen ones know what I'm talking about. Imagine you used to be desperate for the approval and acceptance. Everything that was your weakness then becomes a strength. When you are chosen by the Most High, let me repeat that. Everything that was a weakness becomes a strength. The sins that you were battling with, all of a sudden becomes a strength. Now you're able to withstand better than the average person. It's the same thing with people, right? Now, these people that you used to want to be accepted by, you really don't care about people no more. You realize that this world is huge. You realize that if you have a purpose here on this planet, you can't be wasting your time with individuals who are not working towards your betterment. And you can't waste your time with people who are not doing the same thing you're doing. It's just like, hey, you really just stop caring. You stop caring about people's approval, their acceptance. It just really doesn't matter. And that's a strength. That's a superpower because the world don't understand that. And then people begin to say that you're cold-hearted. People begin to say that you're callous. They begin to think that you're just a ruthless, cold-blooded person when in fact, no, that's not the case. You're logical. The Most High gave you protection. You've experienced a lot of things in your life where you know the nature of people. And a lot of people are trash out here. A lot of people really think that you're time chosen ones. You're chosen to do the will of the Father. You don't belong entertaining demons and bottom-feeding leeches, energy vampires. You don't belong doing that. You don't belong arguing back and forth.
No, just back out.
That's beneath you. Have you ever heard in the
We should
scriptures
do like a
the Most High
1v1
arguing
tournament
with somebody?
for the team.
Nah, you never heard that, right? You never heard the Most High arguing with nobody, right? Well, you close to the Most High now. So what are you doing?
Yeah,
That
no,
person
not right now,
calling
but
you,
I'm
you know
just
that's a demon.
pitching
You know
ideas.
That's a demon trying to trigger you. You know
I
they
need
trying to lower
to
your
recruit more
frequency.
people because like we used to have the
Jeremiah,
team.
thank you for the 2 says,
Yeah.
real fam, the purpose bigger than us. Right. Samara, thank you for the $50
We
contribution.
used to have a lot of
I
members.
appreciate the support.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, them demons, they get pissed off when you start going through this metamorphosis. Oh, they hate it. Imagine that person that used to be able to be toxic with you, call you up when they having a bad day because they couldn't rest until they got under your skin.
Oh no,
Imagine
I
that
play
person
only
calling you.
builds. I
And all
don't
you
fuck with no
doing is
builds,
hanging
but we can
Imagine they call you, can't even get through the line. They can't even get through the line because it's
we
blocked.
can do.
It's going straight to voicemail.
Yeah, your stream is hella laggy.
All of a sudden, you're not concerned about getting the last word.
I'm doing both. Streamlabs and Twitch.
Do you know what that does to these demons and these reprobates? Do you understand what that does, chosen one? Imagine.
Want to spend more time customizing every kick?
shit, no one's here. Did he put rank?
No.
Oh, the normal?
Yeah, I couldn't find rank. I'll put it on next time.
Is that my mic?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, let me check, bro. How about now?
That's good.
Okay.
Oh shit, no.
I'm coming. In your
86 on him.
Oh, damn, he's really weak.
Two kids behind us as they're flying. $85 on one.
this guy invisible?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god, I rolled my mic.
It's good.
Oh no.
Wait,
I
what?
just hear echo.
Oh, I have an echo.
Yeah.
How bad is it?